What is going on, YouTube? It's Tyler from Mission VR, where it's my mission to bring you guys good quality VR content. So in today's video, we are going to be revisiting our Game Watch series here, but with a little bit of a twist, and I'll explain why. So if you don't know what Game Watch is, once a month I highlight 3 VR games that are typically coming out that probably aren't generating a lot of buzz, that look pretty promising, or something, that might slip underneath the radar, due to some other bigger releases that actually might be something you might want to put on your wish list. Well, this month, there really wasn't a whole lot there, and the games that were coming out here in the next couple weeks to months really just there's not a lot to pick from. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a twist today, and we're gonna talk about 2 of the 3 games that are on this list are already out, but they're pretty new and they're generating quite a lot of buzz right now. I have not played any of these games, so I do not have an opinion on what their gameplay status is like, but overall they look pretty solid, and I know that there is definitely some potential to be picking up at least, for me, there's a couple of them I'm probably going to get for sure, but there's definitely some really cool things going on with these games, and I definitely think that if you're into VR games in general, these are worth checking out. So with that being said, we are going to hop into our first pick here, but make sure you guys drop a like on this video, subscribe to my channel, and let's go ahead and hop on into it. So with our first pick on this list, we have Pulsar: The Lost Colony. Now this game is not exclusive to VR, which is actually really cool, and it is generating quite a bit of buzz right now on Steam as a whole. So the nice thing is that since it's crossplay between VR and PC, you're going to be able to have people to play with, which is going to be an essential in this game, because ultimately what this game is you're going to be teaming up to operate a starship and explore a randomized galaxy. It's kind of similar to Faster Than Light, if that rings a bell, if you know what that game is. Only this is going to be in VR. So each player is going to assume a certain role aboard the ship. There's going to be a captain, pilot, scientist, weapon specialist, and engineer. You guys have to now coordinate your various roles to keep your ship operational, and if it is in combat, you're going to have things going on. So you get a little bit of Star Trek-y type vibes there. On top of that, you're going to be able to control space stations, run the ship. You're going to have to reroute ship power systems, turrets, the whole 9. Everything you would expect in ship-to-ship combat is going to be there in this game, but it doesn't just end there. You're also going to have the ability to explore a completely randomized, chaotic galaxy, land on planets. So there's going to be a lot of stuff going on in this game that looks really good. On top of that, there is, obviously, like I said, this is an online game. You don't have to play online. You can play single player, but it is fun with up to 5 friends. There's going to be customizable AI crew. Like I said, there's 5 unique classes. You could teleport on other ship stations and planets. There's just a lot of things going on in this game to be able to board an enemy ship in space and destroy their systems. It seems like it's pretty open worldy, and absolutely one that if you're into these type of games where you're working as a team and going into space environments and landing on planets, using your individual abilities to themselves, this game definitely is going to be one to check out. And the fact that it's VR and PC crossplay means there's going to be a lot of people to play with in the game world, which is always amazing for a multiplayer title, because the last thing you want to do is hop into a multiplayer title and not have anybody to play with. Okay, so with our second pick on this list, we do have a VR game that is not out yet. So that is kind of the theme of Game Watch, is to focus on games that are not out yet. But this is one that actually does look pretty promising. And I say promising as in the fact that the gameplay and the overall idea of the game looks promising. The graphics are nothing really to write home about, but I think that if the game is as good as it sounds, then certainly we can look past the polygonal type graphics here. But this is called Kill the King. Now, the objective of this game is to become an assassin, similar to like an Assassin's Creed type of situation, and you're to infiltrate a large, massive castle and to assassinate the king and escape successfully. That sounds like it could be a lot of fun if they, create an environment where it's actually challenging, and if you get spotted or, if you are careless in your efforts, you can definitely lose, and I think that that would be really amazing. But this is a cooperative physics-based VR sandbox, and as the assassin, you're going to have to take out the king by sneaking and battling through expansive villages and castles with physics-driven mechanics, so you can pick up anything and use anything as a weapon and traverse every environment by climbing, grappling, all the things that you would be able to do. There's really no limitations is what they're promising in this game, which sounds really awesome. On top of that, you're going to be able to do it with friends. You can play as a team, cooperative gameplay. Now, I hope that the gameplay does scale. This is definitely a game I'm going to check out on my channel channel because I think it looks pretty promising. Also, on top of that, we are going to have, like I said, physics-based environment, so everything is going to be interact withable, and I think that that is really, really awesome. But there's not currently a ton of information out on this game at the moment other than what you guys are seeing right now and what I'm talking about, so I'm definitely excited to follow this one and see where they're at. They're saying there was a release date of this summer, but we will definitely see. Since there's no official trailer or anything yet, I'm not sure if they're going to be able to meet that deadline, but this certainly looks like a really interesting game. Okay, so with our third pick on this list, we have a game that's actually been out for a little while now, but it just got an official release actually today as of July 15th. So we're going to be talking about Ragnarok. Now, this game has been in early access for a little while now, and it's a Viking ship racing VR rhythm game, which, you know, if that's your cup of tea, it looks like a really, really solid game. And the reason why I'm putting this on this list is because A, it was released today, and like I said, there's not a lot of going on for upcoming games, but overall this game looks really, really solid, and it's definitely one that if you're into rhythm games and you know, want to play against and race against your friends in a Viking warship while you're pounding drums to epic music, this game's going to be for you. It looks really fun, the environments look really beautiful, and it looks like kind of a Guitar Hero with Vikings themes, but obviously in VR. And I know VR rhythm games are incredibly popular. So this game definitely is drawing off that. And again, the environments just look really, really amazing. There's challenge modes. There's all kinds of stuff going on in this game. And, you know, I think it's definitely one to check out if you're into rhythm games and, you know, you're looking to just kind of kill some time or race your friends. And there is custom song support. So as the game keeps going on, this is going to be really fun. You're going to have some replay value there. So if you're into rhythm games and you're into racing games, this kind of takes a little bit of both from Best Worlds here, and it looks like an overall pretty solid game. Well, guys, that is it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it, and maybe you haven't heard of one of these games, or maybe I just piqued your interest in some of these games that are already out. So, again, with Game Watch, typically I like to keep it with games that have not come out yet, but there's just not a lot of upcoming games that look like they were even worth putting a video out on, if that makes sense. So, certainly make sure you guys stay tuned to my channel, drop a like on this video, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next one.